Handball just outside the box from the keeper. Oh, what a goal. Good ball. Go on, Ross. Oh! So let's get into it anyway and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today is Saturday the 8th of April 2023 and today we're heading over to Oxford Street for my non-league team Rossington Main against Staveley Miners Welfare in the final game of the season in the Northern Counties East League Division 1. So I've got some match footage from today as well as my pre and post match analysis, and because it's a new ground on the channel we're going to rate the ground as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So for a change on the channel, we're actually going to start off looking at the table. So as you can see, Rossington are in 3rd and Staveley are in 5th. So both teams have actually guaranteed themselves a playoff place. Rosso can't finish any lower than 3rd and Staveley are guaranteed to finish 5th place. Rosso can actually finish in 2nd, but it's going to be unlikely as I've got 2 more games and they only need 2 points to finish above Rosso. However, with Staveley, they've finished 5th, which is the last playoff place. However, they can't finish in the playoffs. The reason for that is because they opted to go down at the end of last season from the division above, which is the Premier Division. So they won't let them go up for that reason, because they've wanted a year below, just to kind of like, I think we've got young teams who want to like redevelop the team and get a few things in place. So for that reason, they're not allowed to go up. Which means that final playoff place is up for grabs, so it's going to be between Shirebrook Town and Retford FC. Retford FC currently have the advantage of they are playing the league leaders Campion on their last game of the season, so it's going to be interesting to see which of them teams gets that last playoff place. Right, so we're getting to the pre-match now. So as you can see from that, Rosso are currently in 3rd place, which they're going to finish no lower than that, which means we've got a home tie for the semi-final. So this is the last game of the regular season before them playoff matches. So in Rosso's last match, they played the team the most likely is probably going to get in the playoff semi-final, which is Wakefield. They had them away this time and they ended up drawing 3-all of them with a last-minute equaliser from Rosso. So Rosso were unbeaten in the last 6 matches. They've won 4 of them and then drawn the other 2. We've also got the highest goal scorer in the league. We've got Ross Hannah. He's currently on 31 goals. I think the player behind him is Campion striker, who's 2 behind him. So Ross is going to really want to get that record and get the golden boot for this league. So I'm sure he'll be firing and really going at it against Staveley today. So I actually love coming to watch Rosso. I've not actually had him on the channel before. This is the first time on the channel, so I'm looking forward to take you to Oxford Street and showing you around. But yeah, I do love going to Rosso, but like I say, lately I've not really had the chance. The fixtures just haven't felt quite right to be able to go down, but they have today. We've been bank holiday weekend. Rovers are playing Friday and Monday, and Rosso are playing Saturday, so I could not turn this down. So when I've watched them, I have been really impressed. I was impressed with him last season as well, and this season I think they've even stepped it up a gear more than last year. We've got a good blend of youth and experience. So you've got them young players who's either just been released from academies or Rosso have signed them from a different team. And then you've got the older players like the ex-pros who have loads of experience in high divisions who can really help and support them young players. And like I say, put a foot in if they make a mistake and just add that bit of experience to the squad. And moving on to Staveley, they're currently in 5th place, and that's where we're going to finish this season. But the last match was against a team that's been on this channel a fair bit in the last few weeks, and they've had a tough time of it, which was Ollerton Town. And they've lost 4-0 and 7-0 on the channel before, and against Staveley, they had a 9-0 loss at Staveley. So Staveley's unbeaten in the last 3 matches. However, in the last 6, they have won 2, drawn 2, and lost 2. So we've got a bit of a mix of form at the minute, and they've not got a lot to play for, so it's going to be interesting to see how they finish the season. So with Staveley, they're actually the highest rated ground that I've done on the rate of the ground yet. So they scored a 23 out of 25, which, to be honest, I don't think is going to get beaten at any time. However, I do like Rosso. They have always been really good when I've gone down in the past, so we'll see if they can take them close or if they can overtake them at the end of the video. During the previous meetings between these 2 teams, it was at Staveley, and Rosso ran away 2-0 winners with a great performance. I wasn't there, but I've seen all the stats, I've talked to everyone, and it sounded like they had a great performance that day, and they'll be keen to replicate that performance today. And speaking of which, we're going to move on to my score prediction. Do I think Rosso are going to end the season as strong as possible, or do I think Staveley are going to upset the party? My prediction is, in all honesty, I think Rosso are going to be too strong. They can still get second, and they're really going to want to try and get that and look for any slip-ups from Harrogate. And like I say, Staveley's got nothing to play for. They're guaranteed to finish in 5th, and they can't get into playoffs, so this is the last game no matter what. So I'm going to go for Rossington Main 3, Staveley Miners Welfare 1. Anyway, that's enough from me. Let's head on down to Oxford Street and get into some pre-match action. Going Club Bar Shop.
If you do 10 pull-ups, wait 5 hours, it's 3 grand.
So we've got a pint outside. Benches have put out for this match, and probably the semi-final as well. Lovely weather. Staveley warming up there, and Rosso over there. Should be a good game. I'll catch up with you at kick-off. Oh, and player, I think. Shinner. Surely off. Oh, what a goal. Oh, oh. Go on. Yes.
Nice.
Jack Watson. Get in. Handball just outside the box from the keeper.
And defensively we were better when he went away from his man. I think that's probably the safest thing to do. Little team.
Go on, Ross.
Here we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Get in, Ross.
Go on, Anna. Used to have a great track record coming in, didn't he? So, European competitions as well called A2 Retainer.
That's a shot. Oh.
I think
Half time 2-1 Rosso. Half time Rossington Main 2, Staveley Miners Welfare 1. It's been quite a back and forth game to be fair. I think Rosso's had the better chances, but both teams definitely have the chances. And yeah, like I say, the action's been very back and forth with both teams having some good opportunities. It's a very high quality game. You can tell these are two of the stronger teams of the division because the football's been really good. And like I say, it just looks so much better and they're playing it around so nicely compared to some of the other games that I've seen at this level. So I didn't actually catch the first goal, but Staveley took the lead. It was one of them. It was a real nice goal. It basically like lobbed the keeper from near the sideline. I weren't filming at the time because I didn't think we're going to be coming on, or I thought we were going to just go run it and cross, but he shoots, and then I'm thinking, oh, I best start recording. And by the time I got it recording, the ball had just hit the back of the net. So unfortunately I missed that one, but it was a very nice goal. But like I said, I weren't expecting it, so I wasn't filming. And then Rosso replied nicely. Jack Watson got a nice goal, and then of course Ross Hannah scored. So yeah, it's a good game, very good to watch. Nice to actually enjoy a game of football instead of Donny watching Rosso. But yeah, good quality so far. It's been a really good game. Let's hope it continues in the second half. Oh.
Could have been.
I thought it was. I couldn't see it greatly, but I thought it was. Let's say it's volunteers. And go on, Jack. Go on. Oh. Good ball. Go on, Ross. Oh. Go on, Jack. Hard luck. Nice.
Go on.
Surely, yeah. What, you said Bookham would score?
I did say Bookham would score.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow, the Grayson.
What time? So at full time, it finished Rossington Main 4, Staveley Miners Welfare 1. And before I kind of get into the match review, I just want to say I hope Reece Harrison has a speedy recovery. I didn't film loads around the middle, and the main reason was Reece had a really nasty injury. It was one of Rozzo's players, so he basically went up for a header with one of their defenders, and it was just an unfortunate one. Kind of fell awkwardly and landed right on his neck. So obviously, like I say, with a head and neck injury, you've got to be extremely careful. So yeah, we were on the, I think we were having treatment for about 10 minutes on the pitch, and to be honest, I thought we could have called the game off, but they didn't manage to. Luckily, they managed to get him off the pitch, and like I say, we were on the sideline, but he had like players around him making sure, like I say, balding manure or anything like that, and physio teams from both teams were outstanding, as well as the players and all the officials. So credit to both clubs for that. They were absolutely superb with him. And I've heard on Twitter, like I say, this is the day after, I've heard that he's been discharged and he's making a full recovery. He's going to make a full recovery. So that is awesome to hear, because at the time it looked really, really bad. To be fair, it did not look good. And it's one of them, when a tackle happens and everyone goes quiet, it's something serious. So it's great to see that he's okay. So obviously I had to be careful what I was filming, because he was on the sideline, and obviously I didn't want to film any of that instant because it's just not right. It's just something I'd never do. But it was, like I said, it was similar to the first half, very back and forth game. Both teams defended really well, I thought, so there weren't too many chances either way because both teams defended really well. But Rozzo were definitely a better team. Like I say, Staveley came forward and definitely had the chances, but Rozzo were solid at the back. And apart from the 2 goals, Staveley were pretty solid as well. So that result now puts Rozzo into second place, and we're now on pole position to get second place, which would be huge because the semi-final and the final at playoffs will be at Rozzo. So now Harrogate have to beat Campion on Wednesday because they've got a game in hand. They only drew 0-0 with Glassoutton today, so they have to beat Campion on Wednesday. Otherwise, Rozzo gets second. So that's my midweek match sorted. We'll be after Campion versus Harrogate Railway on Wednesday night. So anyways, first time I've been to Rozzo on the channel. It's the second ground I've been to the most. So I've been looking forward to coming here and doing a video for the channel. So let's get into it anyway and rate the ground. So pre-match. I love coming to Rozzo early. It's a really good club. It's got a really good clubhouse. We've always got football on. We always try pre and post match. We try and make an event of it. We always have like a poster saying what's going on the day. So if there's any early kickoffs, we'll put them on there. If there's any late, we'll put it on there, and the match in between. So yeah, really trying to get people to come in and have a day of it. And like I say, it was really, really good clubhouse. Lots to do around there. And for this match, we actually added some benches outside, which hopefully they're going to stay, because that was unbelievable. So Rozzo, like I say, I don't think you can get much better than this. It's probably one of my favourites for coming to before a match. Like I say, you can just sit in the bar, have a pint, watch the early and late kickoff. Or you can even sit outside and have one now, which is beautiful, especially in this weather. So I'm going to go top marks here. I'm going to give them a 5 out of 5 for pre-match. We're moving on to catering next, and I'm gutted because, like I said, I've been here loads of times. The food is so nice, as well as everything else. It's really good. We're going to get a really high rating. However, we ran out of food at half time, so I couldn't get any. So I'm absolutely gutted. So I've got, like I said, I've got to do it fairly and rate it on the day. Like I say, the beer's really good, the service is really good, the prices are really good, and the food's really good. So we're going to get a really high rating, like probably 4.5 or 4 stars. And it smelt really good before the game, but unfortunately we ran out, so we couldn't get any. So, like I say, we're going to get a really high rating, but unfortunately I've got to go a bit lower. Like I say, everything else was spot on, apart from the food running out. So we're going to get like probably 4.5 stars, but I'm going to have to knock it down a lot. So because all the other stuff were really good. And I could have got food before the game. I'm going to go 2.5 here, but like I say, if I come on a different day, it'd definitely been 4 stars plus, but got to do it with what I see on the day. Next up, we've got the ground, and it's a really good ground for this level. Like I say, the pitch is really nice, all the facilities are really nice. It could definitely do a job a level higher, and maybe even a level higher than that. So yeah, really impressed with the ground. It's really good. One of the best pitches I've seen at this level. So ground-wise, can't complain at all. I'm going to go with 4 out of 5. Moving on to atmosphere, it's non-league. Like I say, there's never... Non-league always scores low in atmosphere, but I do like to include it just because, you never know. At some places you can get some decent atmosphere, some you go expecting a good one, and it's not good. So, yeah, not the best atmosphere, but like I say, it's expected, and it's last game of the season. Not really much to play for, and yeah, like I say, non-league never really score high on atmosphere anyway. So for atmosphere, I'm going to go 2 out of 5. And finally, we're going overall enjoyment. I really had a great time here. Like I say, the sun was absolutely beaming. We sat outside with a pint before kickoff, and like I say, it just seemed so chilled out, just enjoying a game of football. Like just stood there, just observing it, and just taking in the sun, taking in the football, and just having a great time. So for this match, like I say, I had an absolutely fantastic time. I can't go any lower than 5, so it's going to get a 5 out of 5 for overall enjoyment. So this gives Rosso a final score of 18.5, which puts them second place in the table. Like I say, if they'd come with catering and a bit of bad food, it'd have been second anyway. So luckily, not having food's not made a difference to where they finish on the table. So yeah, really love coming to Rosso. I had a great time here, and I think the score reflects that. So that's the end of the video. Next up, we're going to be on Monday. We're going to be at Doncaster Rovers versus Grimsby Town in League 2. So make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get 750 subs as soon as possible. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.